Hello guys, welcome back to today's show. In this video, I'm just going to take a look of the Arsenal versus Aston Villa or Aston Villa versus Arsenal game that was played a couple of hours ago. And for Arsenal fans, Arsenal Football Club, and whoever is involved with Arsenal, things are not looking pretty because now Arsenal have lost 10 games so far this season. 10 games. Arsenal Football Club. I don't know. Sometimes I look at things and say, what is happening? I mean, Arsenal have got the players that can perform week in, week out. Yeah? But why is it that results are not coming? Are these players not good enough? Are they underperforming? I mean, it's so confusing. So confusing. Arsenal have only gotten 1 point out of the possible 9. That's just one draw out of 3 EPL games. It's not good enough for a club of Arsenal's stature. Is Arsenal losing its tradition? That's a question that we also have to ask because, I mean, we have seen teams come in, Aston Villa, you're seeing the likes of West Ham, and of course, make no mistake, these are, traditionally also good teams, but Arsenal has been performing, year in, year out. What is happening with Arsenal? Because ever since Arsene Wenger left the club, even before he left, the club was showing signs of decline. And so, where are we headed? That's a question because I mean, it's about time we have to start asking questions. What next for Arsenal Football Club? Because 1 point out of the possible 9, sometimes it happens, but it's happening so fast. Yeah? So, Aston Villa have gotten 6 points out of the possible 6 from Arsenal. Beat Arsenal at the Emirates 3-0. A game that, of course, Aston Villa really played very well. They they ran Arsenal down, and that one we raised our hand and said, okay, we were very poor in that game. But what happened today? It's not that Aston Villa played very well. It's not that we played very poorly. But why are we not getting results? Because one of the things I saw is that Arsenal still lack cutting edge in their final third. Something was just missing. Something has been missing actually. And so I also call it refereeing and VR's decisions. Sometimes you wonder. In the EPL, you will not understand how a penalty is awarded. You will not understand how, or the rule behind the logic behind the what do you call it, the logic behind a penalty being given, offside rule, that's what I wanted to say, and also the rule behind red cards. I mean, it's so inconsistent. The refereeing and also VAR, whoever is running this thing, is so inconsistent to a point that we're just watching games and leaving it for fate to decide, because you never know. You will never know. If you want to know this, ask yourself, where is Van Dijk? Why is he out up to this time of the season? Because he was brutally injured, and whoever injured him was never even shown a yellow card. Yeah? Ask yourself today, Emiliano Martinez, who is a former Arsenal player playing for Aston Villa, a goalkeeper, very decent goalkeeper, I have to say, pulling Lacazette down to the ground. VAR goes ahead, checks it, and does nothing. Talk about Saka being fouled by the last man of Aston Villa, and nothing happened. So why all these inconsistencies? I have got a show with my fellow pundits to talk about VAR and the quality of refereeing in the English Premier League. And that just justifies the reason why English Premier League referees can never be given a chance to referee in the World Cup, in the European competition, because they're just incompetent, or I should say they're just corrupt. It's not about only Arsenal. It's not an agenda against Arsenal. We have seen these decisions in all clubs. And the only question we ask, what is going on? What exactly is going on? So if you can question Arteta, of course, I thought Arteta really fronted a very, very good team. The only question I can ask him is why bring on Willian? What is the use of Willian in Arsenal? Because he's just not doing anything. Just seated, just like me, just a fan. The only difference between me and Willian is just he's getting wages from Arsenal Football Club. I'm not. Arsenal is actually getting money from me because I'm buying T-shirts. I'm promoting the club. Willian is just something else. I don't know whether he's suffering from lack of confidence, or he's just not interested, because every time he cannot do the simple things. He gets to very, very good positions where he's supposed to score, where he's supposed to kick the ball and maybe give it to his fellow players, but does he do that? And Arteta keeps on bringing him in, week out, at the expense of people like Martinez, of Martinelli, who was on the bench. And sometimes I feel like Arteta, some of these players will finally cost him in a manner that they will make him leave the club. They will sack him. That's the word. And so, Aubameyang, again, the second cameo, very, 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 I don't know. Aubameyang is not ready. Aubameyang is just changed. I don't know how long it will take for him to get back to the Aubameyang that we know. The reason why we never bought a good striker over the summer is because we knew Aubameyang could produce the goods for the club, but he's not doing it right now. And whenever he's coming, he's just not shown the Aubameyang we knew. I don't want to just preempt on many things because it might be he's just complacent, just signed a new deal, money in the pocket, does not, he's not motivated anymore. But I don't think that's the real thing. If he's not ready, keep it in the bench. That is as simple as that. Another thing is Arsenal, so far I've lost 10 games. 10 games. They've only played 22 matches. They've lost 10. So ever since the last 2 seasons of Arsene Wenger, Arsenal has been on the decline. We as Arsenal fans have been trying to avoid this reality that Arsenal is on the decline. Yeah, at first Arsenal missed on the Champions League, so were demoted to the European to the UEFA. I don't know how the other thing is called, and a season later, now we were fighting to play. Yeah. And this season, it looks so unlikely that Arsenal will qualify for the European League, because it's not looking good. Look at the fixtures that are ahead of Arsenal. Leeds, very attacking, very organized. Leicester, top 2, top 3 contender. Manchester City, the leaders of the league. Where will Arsenal get points from this? And so most of these defeats we are seeing, they're just down to individual mistakes. Very, very schoolboy mistakes. Today it was Cedric. And I feel it was so unfortunate for him, because over the last 3 matches he's been playing very, very well. But again, Arsenal had a whole of 90 minutes to get back to the game. Did they do that? No, they didn't. So how many times this season will individual mistakes cost the team? And where do we go from now? That's the big questions. Where do Arsenal go from now? Because it's so unlikely that Arsenal can qualify for Champions League. Yeah, so unlikely that Arsenal can qualify for Europa League right now. So unlikely. Teams like Leicester, teams like Aston Villa, teams like West Ham, teams like Leeds, teams like, I don't know which other team I'm forgetting, that are better off. Looking at an Arsenal team, we have quality in the players. The question is, why is it that players are not producing the goods for the club? Right? That's the question. I mean, at this point, I don't know what else I should say, because I'm just gutted. I don't know why I'm wearing this shirt anymore, because it does not really sit down with me well, because we deserve better. That's the point. We deserve better. And if things are not going to change, which things are looking so dim, Leeds, Leicester, Man City, how many points can Arsenal realistically get from all these 3 games? If they try, they can only get one point, because I don't see any way Arsenal will beat Manchester City. I struggle to believe that Arsenal at this moment can beat Leicester. Maybe they can draw with Leeds. So I don't know what you think. If you have any any suggestion, please leave it in the comment section, and maybe let me know what you think about Arsenal. Because for me, I think the season is over. Well over. Maybe we start talking about next season, because that's what we are used to. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you.